Alright, everyone, here we are again with Hogwarts Legacy. We're going to continue from where we left off, which was pretty much the prologue of everything, setting the story in motion. And we start our life as a Hufflepuff student. And we already met with the three kind of main Hufflepuff students that you can interact with. And now we're just going to head on out. Meet with Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Real quick, I'm just gonna take care of something. I'm not sure if that'll fix it, but sometimes when I wear my headset, my character sounds kind of robotic.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
The House Elf Recipe Book. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. So yeah, it's just giving us the rundown about finding stuff like this. And as we find those pages, you gain a little bits of experience that will help you level up and gain more health. So yeah, it says here like how many to collect in kind of tiers. So we got 1 out of 2 for the first step.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Alright. So yeah, the Flue Flame is like the stuff from like I think it was Chamber of Secrets, where they kind of use that green flame stuff to teleport or transport somewhere and like really fast. So that's how you fast travel in this game. So basically you just but you have to actually find the location before you can fast travel between the spots. So like for example, we could go back to the Hufflepuff common room anytime we want, because we've already been there. Either way, it does give you this free one, obviously, because, you know, it's a tutorial. But yeah, we're going to, here, Central Hall. And for this video, at least for the main start of it, I'm going to be going around the school and finding as many stuff as many papers as I can. Since, that will help give me some experience points and a good chunks of health. I'll just wait. There we go.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I hate to lie, but we do promise Professor Fig not to tell anyone, at least not anyone too, I guess, important that could cause more suspicion on us. So
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
All right. So basically, yeah, it's telling us now about how it marks out, like, for example, the yellow shield crest-looking thing is supposed to represent where our main quests will be and how to get to them. Sorry, a little something stuck on me. There we go. But yeah, so like, it's giving us the direction to the defense against the dark arts or the charms class. So we'll focus on here. I mean, I'm not going to actually go there right away.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, so yeah. So, first of all, we could do a quick side quest here.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
But yeah, so a character with the silver-like shield there means they have a side mission for us to do, so... And as far as I know, the side missions aren't really too extreme. Like, it's not like a two-part thing, or you have to do all this. Like, I think some were like that, but its majority is like, just do this sort of thing and then come back, or and whatnot. So, either way, let's talk to Lenora.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. but I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
So yeah, basically these portrait paintings, once you cast Lumos on it, it will then reveal like a general area of where it is, where to go nearby. Like, as far as I know, it's never going to be like you gotta go across the school to get to this one spot. No, it's going to usually generally be like in the room you're in, or maybe just like right outside the door or something. So either way, the spot you want to go is it attracted.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
But yeah, so this is the area it was showing on that portrait. And basically when you get to the spot, there will be like, I think it's probably on this wall, but this is where the moth would be, and it would, as you could see, fly around the Lumos spell. So then you take it back here, and then you cast just a basic spell, and it'll just latch right onto the painting.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I
And
solved
then
the
you get a
puzzle of that
page.
empty frame.
Now these pages don't actually give out information, it's just another collectible. Either way, we'll talk to Lenora, turn in the mission.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Mead, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Alright, so now that that's done, so we obviously have our two classes, which we could arrive to at any time. But, so for now, I'm going to just, like I said earlier, going to go around as much of Hogwarts as I'm able to explore right now, and gather as many pages as I can collect with Revelio for now. So, starting here is
Revelio.
one can be found. The Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens, including the fountain's base. Alright. And there's another thing we could do real quick. And that involves this door. Now, this took me a little bit to figure out, but it wasn't too difficult. So basically, once you interact with it, it'll set up these two symbol triangles. And you see how there's a number, question mark, and symbols. But there's a main number in the center of them. So basically, actually not this door. I won't do it with this door. There's a door that's actually more, that'll also help me explain. I just gotta run up here.
Students think they're all so clever. Peeves' Escape's the best one ever.
And yes, Peeves is in this game. I remember when I first...
Stand back, you knaves. Know you not who I am?
Revelio.
Either way, interact with this. So this is Portrait of Sir Cadogan. Sir Cadogan was allegedly friends with Merlin himself, and as such became a sworn knight of the Round Table. Although he is only really known to the wizardry world, he is famous for his defeat of the Wyvern of Y and now spends his day challenging students to duels. But yeah, let's just keep going. There's another Flue Flame spot. Yeah, here we go. So we'll do it this door. And before I go to solve it, if you open this chest, what you'll get is a piece of paper. And as you can see, it has all the symbols that are on the door on it. And as you can see, each one has a number on it. Like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically, what you gotta do is, we'll start with the top one. Basically, the number 9 is a number you have to reach to. And so you have the number 2 already. And we're going to count from the symbols from here. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So that triple-headed snake thing is number 3. So that means we have 5 already. So that means we need to count up, get the number 4. So these two triangles with the question marks, this first one here, if you press it, you got that symbol on the bottom there for 0. And if you click it again, it'll switch to that, to number 2. And then if you click it once more, it'll bring it to the owl, and you'll have the number 4. And remember, we already had a total of 5 because of the number 2 and the symbol. Now that we have this, it makes a total of 9. Now, we have to do it with this one, which will actually be fairly simple, because it's number 4, and our two numbers is 0 and 1, so all we need is the number 3. So the unicorn is number 1, and then the 3-headed snake is 3. So that makes 4. And then you just interact with the door, and it'll open. So pretty much, once you figure it out, basically, you just use the upper triangle is for even numbers, and the bottom triangle is for odd numbers. So basically, once you have it figured out, it's just a matter of just doing a little bit of math. And once you and for this one, there's only that, but there is 2 more doors down the hallway here. And basically, after every one of these doors you open, you'll get 2 chests. One will be just a small regular one, which will give you like money or room decoration, and a bigger chest that will always have a customizable item, like a new hat or glasses to upgrade your offense and defensive stats, or sometimes just a cosmetic for your future wand. But yeah, either way, now that we're in this classroom, before I do anything, yep, there's that. The Arithmancy classroom. This classroom is where students learn about the magical properties of numbers and numerology. Though a great many have opted instead to spend the period counting mooncalves whilst nodding off at their desks. We got a chest here with cerulean rivet gloves. So we go here, and so yeah, we have new gloves to put on, but we need to be level 3, unfortunately. So we'll have to wait, which won't be too long since we're only level 2. But either way, now we'll do these 2 doors in the classroom. So For this one on the top, we have 15. And we have the two symbols there. One is kind of a crab spider. It's hard to tell. I think maybe it's some kind of maybe octopus. I don't know. It's something. I can't tell. But basically 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. And then we have the lizard, which is 6. So that's 11. So we need 4. So 0, 2, 4. Then for this we have 18. And we already have the number 13. And the very bottom one is a 0. So we just need 5. So 1, 3, 5. And voila. And like I said before, we now get 2 chests. So for this, we got a stuffed toy dragon. And for a cosmetic, a straw sun hat. So let's put that on. If we can, of course. And no, we cannot. This is getting a little weird. But anyway, on to here. We'll do this next one. So we got, for the top, we got 17. And we got 6 and 5. That makes 11. So we need 6. So 0, 2, 4, 6. And for the bottom one, we have 8. And we already have 7. So we just need 1. So 1. And voila. We'll open that. A nomad hat. And a Niffler statue. Okay, we can put that on. But yeah, and that's everything in this room. But so yeah, if you ever need help solving these doors, this chest here is actually really the main key to really giving you like the insight needed. Alright, so now we'll go back down here, and we'll open that other door that I was going to open, but wanted to choose a more, I guess, more normal way to help find the key, I guess. So we'll just reactivate this. So we have 21, and we start with 11. So and then with with the little goat thing, we have 2. So that's 13. So we need 8. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. And then for 17, we have the 9 there and the 5. So that makes 14. So we need 3. And so now another thing. Some doors, like, kind of like everything with the puzzles, like sometimes the other triangle here will be somewhere else. It won't be extremely far away, like I said with the moths and other items. You'll just have to go like a little like up the stairs, or it just won't be like always right next to the door. Either way, so 1, 3. Sorry. And voila! Door open. And we get the elegant casual uniform. Let's see if we can equip that. And no, I cannot. This is getting a little bit annoying. But luckily, I can get myself a level right just through the library. Because there is actually a few, like there's actually another moth painting in here, or I guess moth portrait. Either way. But there will also be a page I can get.
Revelio.
Right here. So we have the old librarian. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Oh boy, wouldn't want to go to Hogwarts if he was around then, or at least the very least the library. But either way, here's the moth painting.
Lumos.
And it's hard to tell, but you can see it's just back to where that painting was of the librarian. So we'll just run right back. Yep, and it's right on the podium. Or, yeah, what? It's the thing with the book. You put a book on. I think it's a lectern. Either way, just place it right in. And we got another page. I think that will do. No, not yet. We need a little more. There we go. We get a little Wiggenweld potion. And I think it's an optional thing to do, but you could go here and pick up a letter. Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cressida Bloom seems to think of the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. So yeah, I guess the students could be a little rowdy, I guess. Sometimes the doors take a little bit to load. There we go. Alright. We'll head to the greenhouse. I think there's only like one page here to collect. If I remember, it is right here.
Revelio.
Or it's just out. There it is. The greenhouse tree. Situated at the center of Hogwarts, of a Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has a system of roots, a deep-reaching and convolvulated as the school's dungeons. Okay, so now that we have finally hit level 3, now we could start putting on some stuff. So put on that. We'll put this on since it's a little bit more. Put on this. Alright, that'll do for now. We could go in here, and if you interact with this, it opens a little passage. It's really not much, just gives you access to a chest. And little heads up, if you open a chest and it doesn't say you got anything, just check your inventory and go to mainly gear, because it's a gear item. It just sometimes it doesn't always show what it is. I think it's a little bug. Regardless, we got mahogany fingerless gloves now. So those are a little better than what we had. And just, yeah, that's just a quick little something there. Just run here, open. Now, I know there's quite a few pages here, starting with this. And when Hector, you see this, this will be one of your favorite spots. Wooden cat. This wooden statue bears the likeness of Pangur Dawn, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion. Yeah, there's a good few pages in here. One right here. Latin armor. This set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglehorp the Heedless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Poor guy. Revelio. Here's another one here. Broken broom. This broken broom belonged to Celine Wartnaby and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. There's a flue flame. And there's a page here. Three Sisters Bells. The Three Sisters Bells are said to be a tribute to three similar named beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over a glen in Argyllshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen way across the highlands. When they are rung in the castle, locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years. There's nothing there. Oh, actually there is. Not a page, but there is a chest here. A little bit of money. And there's a page here. The Goblin Artifact. Horns like this were used by goblins during the 1612 Goblin Rebellion to rally troops and generally annoy witches and wizards. This horn was discovered in the aftermath of the rebellion behind the Hog's Head Inn, with a wedge of gorgonzola stuffed inside, presumably to mute it. And I think I could go through here. Yeah. I think this door is locked. Or no, it's available to go in. The fact that it just opened up on its own. Let's get first of some light.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Ah! Yes, so if you interact with that, I guess, banner, or kind of curtain banner, it's a secret door.
Revelio.
And if you keep going, you open this. There's a chest here. So let's see what we got. It doesn't seem to show, so it might be a wand handle that we have yet to unlock for customizing, because we don't have our own wand yet. Now, let's see.
Revelio.
This set, Werewolf Saga Tapestries. This set of tapestries tells the tragic tale of a witch bitten by a wolf. She chose to flee from her home to protect her infant daughter and husband. Rumor has it that her daughter fell asleep to the howl of a wolf for years thereafter.
Lumos.
So yeah, I guess this tells the story about a werewolf.
Lumos. Revelio.
Just double checking. I'll admit this is a puzzle I'm still somewhat working on, if it is a puzzle. Like I said, I haven't just figured out everything yet. But if I do figure it out, I will be sure to let you all see. Regardless, head back out. And we'll do a little more searching down here.
Lumos. Revelio.
Here we go. The Sleeping Dragon Statue. The Hogwarts motto, Draco Dormiens Nequam Titillaneus, means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone. It will never awaken. It may be tickled to absolutely no effect.
Revelio.
Yeah, so we can't open locks yet because we haven't learned Alhamora yet.
It was an accident!
Nothing there. Ah, here's a chest. And gloves, which are sadly not strong enough, but if you press whatever buttons and just go to change appearance, you can put on the gloves without actually removing them. So I'll put on the blue leather gloves just to wear them. Let's not go down there yet.
Revelio.
Let me check these barrels. Okay. I know there was a page here somewhere. Maybe I'm mistaken. Either way. Oh, wait. Almost forgot I was going to go down there after I investigated. So down we go.
Revelio.
This will have an importance later, but for now, there's nothing here. So let's head on back out. Oh wait, that's locked.
Revelio.
Yeah. Saw that. Forgot about that one. The Urn of Ashes. This particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription, Pioneer in Dragon Taming. Should not have started with the Hungarian horntail.
Revelio.
There's a room in here. Right there. The History of Magic Windows. This set of stained glass windows features Merlin, the four Hogwarts founders, and various other witches and wizards of the age.
Revelio.
Okay. Yeah, that door's locked. Locked. We'll check around more here. I've yet to find yet where this one here, the model for this one is yet, so I will keep an eye out for when I do. Like, I'll try and...
Lumos.
Yeah, I keep wondering where that is. Let's see. Yeah, I heard the page. I'll be right back to it. Yeah, I think it's in that room. Yeah, we'll have to wait until we unlock. I thought I saw something. Oh well. But yeah, we'll have to wait on that one. Either way, we'll get this one. The frog choir here perch the slimy symphonic frogs that comprise the Hogwarts Frog Choir. These magical amphibians can sing in 6-part harmony and hold a pitch better than most humans. Ah, these chests here. We saw that in the dungeons in that room. But basically, these chests, they are alive and they will very lock up on it where nothing will open. The only way to open it is if you learn the invisibility spell or take an invisibility potion. Other than that, you cannot open it. There we go, 57 coin. I think this leads us back here. Yes, indeed. Alright, we'll head into here. Or, no, that leads us back here. Actually, I forgot something back up in that classroom. Don't you worry, pal. I ain't gonna open you up yet. Yeah, here's... yeah, sometimes the chests will be locked as well. But yeah, if you run all the way up... There's a door at the very top of the tower. But yeah, there's definitely really a lot to do in this game. Like, there's a few activities you can do, a lot of people to interact with, a lot of spells, a lot of customizing you can do for your character to give them a unique look. And it's a really big map, too. Like, we're not going to be just limited to, like, Hogsmeade or Hogwarts. You'll see soon later in the game. But either way, this chest we just opened is actually special because it always contains a legendary item when you open it. And so we just got another set of gloves right there, which gives us not much, but another point of offense. And you can open that, you get another chest, and then there's this statue. So there's a couple of these frog statues around Hogwarts. Not very many, like stay back downstairs in that room with all the barrels in the dungeon. Those blue highlight stuff were more of these frog statues to take. But basically you interact with it, it just takes you to another one. To where you can find more. For at least here, you can find another chest here. Let me just double check. Yep, another one here. And we just head on back through. It's weird, but that's how it is. Okay, let's run back down. Hey there, Shmoodle. Hope you're doing well. Just going through Magical School of Learning and just finding magic pages. Oh. You gotta calm down, chest thing. Like, I ain't here to bug you yet. Alright, got everything in here for now. Let's head upstairs. We'll head back through here. And I think we'll head to the where the potions class is. Well, damn. Is this a door that's locked? Yes, it is.
It's a relief to finally have an answer.
There we go.
There was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
Revelio.
Okay, Revelio's not going to affect that. No, there's nothing in here. It's actually through here. And I can enter... I'm not sure why the office would be so freely open for the potions room, but... Let's see. Memorandum. Date 31st of December, 1875. Aurora office, Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Auroras to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. $47 coin.
Revelio.
And we got a field page. Professor Sharp's Aurora Badge. Auroras comprise the Ministry of Magical Law Enforcement and protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats. particularly those posed by dark magic. This Aurora badge belongs to Professor Sharp. Basically, he's an Aurora, so he helps defend against like dark wizards and all that. Don't think there's anything down here. I'll check just to be sure. Oh, there is a chest. And it possibly has something to equip. Yeah, a new scarf. Which gives us an extra 4 attack power. That's locked. Alright, so I think we'll...
I think there were dots.
Let's see. Is this anything?
Revelio.
Yes, it is. I think I've missed this one before. The statue of Gregory the Smarmy. This statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy. The wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Huh, interesting. But yeah. Actually, let's not go to the courtyard yet. I'm gonna see if I can get to the grand staircase, which I think is through here. Or not. Or maybe it is. Yeah, there's the door. It really is true what they say. It is easy to get lost in Hogwarts. Like, even if you think you know fully the game, you might miss a turn and you'd be like, where am I now? Either way, I think this definitely does lead to the staircase. Or somewhat did. It brought us to... Well, it's still in our path to reach.
Lumos.
Either way, here's another moth painting. And if I remember correctly, it should be up on the next floor.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
There it is. I see the little wings. There it is. We'll take it with us. And there you go. And I crashed.